criminalise the vulnerable just because they want a cup of tea. And they come and tell us that the cup of tea we get encourages us to sleep on the street. Come on! I bet you haven't got the courage to do it. Come and sleep on the street for a month, and then come and tell us a cup of tea and a sandwich encourages us to stay on the street. You hypocrites and you liars!
Shame on you! Shame on you! First Minister, shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Prime Minister, shame on you! Shame on you!
A collection of homeless charities, human rights campaigners and the Socialist Workers' Party have staged protests outside of Westminster Council headquarters today. This is in response to proposed bylaws that would see an end to rough sleeping and the distribution of food to homeless people in some parts of the borough. An estimated 100 people turned up for the protest on Victoria Street to have their voices heard by the council. Attendees waved placards, shouted slogans, gave out leaflets and supplied free food in protest to what they see as an attempt by the council to push homeless people out of the borough in time for the Olympics in 2012. Analysts are concerned over the increasing number of people sleeping rough throughout Westminster. The council themselves believe the new proposed measures will help by no longer enabling homelessness. The European Federation of National Organisations working with the homeless were not in attendance but have spoken out, warning of a worrying trend amongst EU nations of criminalising the homeless.
What we can do is provide people with an alternative. And also, we get many people who prefer to sleep rough on the streets as opposed to taking the offer off the hostels because they prefer to maintain their independence. You know, they don't have to sign in and sign out, the intrusion on their privacy and so on, so they just get on with their lives. But it's not nice sleeping rough on the streets anyhow, you know, it's very difficult to survive day to day, having a wash, keeping yourself clothes clean and having food to eat. If you have a look at London today, it's very difficult to store belongings once you become homeless. They're usually complete, so if you become homeless and you need to put your things somewhere, there's nowhere for you to put your things and you lose them in a matter of weeks. So what we'd like to offer there too is also storage for people who won't necessarily be staying on the site, but will be coming there for help. Because we need to, you know, have a site that is a safe place for people to stay, provided it. And over the years as well, many day centres have closed down because of finances. And even today with these cuts, we're going to see more closing down too. And we already have seen a number of close down.
Currently 1,100 homeless people stay in the borough's hostels every evening, and many more spend long cold nights out on the street.
My name's Lydia and I help to run a group called the Sock Mob, which is a social group that walks around London, hands out socks to the lovely homeless people and spends time with them. It's a way of helping them to overcome some of the loneliness and isolation they feel. And we are a social group, so we'll also organise cinema trips, bowling, picnics, different kinds of things with them. We're not a formal charity or super run, but we're a group of friends. And that's why I'm here really, because while this bylaw wouldn't affect us directly, we feel very passionately about any laws that attempt to stigmatise or marginalise the homeless, because we see them as our friends who are down in their luck for whatever reason. So we don't think that they should be criminalised for sleeping in the streets. And also, the other part of it is that we shouldn't be criminalised for being kind to them and giving food and sharing food with them. It's hitting our compassion, it's hitting the fact that we're trying to help people overcome their loneliness, and it's just not a very humane bylaw at all. So that's why I'm here. My message would be go and speak to the street people of Westminster, find out what they think, who they really are, come and give them food, come and spend some time with them, see what it feels like to connect with people from a different walk of life, and then decide if you really want to break the society up in this way and create what will be further divisions, further barriers between different social groups that doesn't lend itself to the community spirit.